The sequence of ignition begins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, and 0. Take off. We are taking off. Hello everyone, this is the investor in digital assets. This morning there was a level 3 emergency at my residence. After pulling out my first video, I was in the kitchen getting ready to drop my 12-year-old off at school. I was preparing a cup of coffee to take with me. My curing machine was with me. I had the water refilled. And I had a full thing, and the water slipped out of my hand and literally shattered on the floor, spilling all over the place. It took me about 8 towels to clean that up, so I just thought of a new Christmas present for myself until my wife told me that I needed a new curing machine and a sap because it's dangerous. The only place I could find without a line was Burger King. Additionally, I went to Burger King and purchased a few coffee items for myself. We're all right now. Take a look at how cryptocurrency initial public offerings IPOs can revive retail. 3 causes could make 2025 the year of the IPO. These 3 factors include investor appetite, institutional interest and backing, and regulators actively interacting with businesses and advancing their paperwork. My sponsor linqto.com is the link to all 3 of those wonderful things. To find out if you are an accredited investor, you can go there and complete a short process. After learning more, you can fund your account and invest in a variety of fintech and cryptocurrency-related businesses as well. As tech companies such as Cerberus AI companies, you can download the app or go check out any of these businesses. Astonished. Only the beginning. The XRP ledger is going crazy right now. All right, people, today is a momentous day. XRP is poised to reach a new peak. I think so. I'm not a financial counselor, but this person argues that you should hold off on selling your XRP until these things happen. I have a lot of XRP holdings, and I don't intend to sell the majority of them until at least 4 or 5 of them occur. After Trump's inauguration, RLUSD is launched. The SEC is formally led by Gary Gensler. The Ripple case is over. The alt season begins. XRP ATH clearance, Ripple name, and large bank collaboration. Be intelligent, not foolish. NDAs, I might add, are beginning to fade. We begin to learn a variety of things. The Ripple. At least Ripple USD was introduced today. It has not yet been put on display. Uphold will take place tomorrow. How is it that nature always seems to get it right in a world full of complexity and chaos? Some things are more than pleasant accidents or happenstance. Years of creativity, adaptation, and intuition are necessary for progress. The proper route is the only option. There are no shortcuts. Experience. Presenting our brand new stablecoin, Ripple USD, is this. It's sighting time, people. MoonPay then released this. MoonPay is now offering real USD. The new Ripple stablecoin can be purchased via bank transfer, credit, debit, PayPal, MoonPay, Venmo, and Apple Pay. People, the liquidity starts. And so it starts. The new RLUSD listing on CoinMina is now accessible. The MENA area is currently the only place to purchase Ripple's dollar-backed stable currencies, CoinMina. After that, we have Arch6 support starting today. We are thrilled to be a part of the Ripple USD launch. We're interested to see how it influences decentralized finance in the future. Next up is this from Cowboy Crypto, the digital asset investor channel's official cowboy. Real USD has been added to the New York Department of Financial Services website's section on green-listed tokens, which serves as a reminder that XRP was previously on the list, but was later removed. I saw Brad Combs inquire what's her name, the woman in charge of the Department of Financial Services in New York. What and why did they take down XRP? Her response didn't. Makes sense, according on what I heard, it was just plain bullshit. Although she was really kind, her response was terrible. And I said, go get them alert, because if XRP hits $3, which would indicate a possible short squeeze, 272.3 million worth of XRP shorts will be liquidated. Seeing all these short folks get liquidated excites me. Tonight, you might be able to see it. I'm actually looking at the moment. The price of XRP is rising again. I would want to see them just taken out at $3, but they are currently at 264. And this is the current market, which is worth 3.76 trillion. Bitcoin touched 108,000 today and is attempting to return to 108. XRP is also attempting to rise once more. Thus, it ought to be fascinating. This is what we are now examining on XRP. For those of you who are unaware, if you visit tradingview.com and create an account for free, you will not be presented with all of the pop-ups and other advertisements urging you to register. After logging in, you may select crypto and then XRP which will display this chart. The greatest method to observe this chart during a run is to go to full view and pull it up. Because these green candles are yours to watch rise. Sitting there and watching cryptocurrency is quite enjoyable. Although BitLord enjoys manipulating social media, he now presents himself as a fervent supporter of XRP. RLUSD will open with XRP quickly accumulating trillions on change. XRP will easily surpass $22, leaving New staring. Sol will plead for importance when ETH is flipped. Like a pancake. Medications. I like how he phrased that. And then there's Peter Brandt, who undoubtedly still despises XRP and Ripple to this day. He claims, however, that the XRP seems to be resolving a half-mast flag. If so, the advance into the flag's tip should equal the distance to the upside. I looked at the comments and saw that at least 3 or 4 people were mentioning $4, which is what he was pointing at, even though I had no idea what that meant. So he's sort of pointing to $4 plus. Now everyone is aware that Gary Gensler will be remaining until the 20th, Tristan Levitt. However, Tristan Levitt and John Deaton I will show you him in a moment are reminding us of the significance of this second OOAG report and the nature of each gate. Putting aside the Secret Service for a moment, I would like to ask why the SEC IG report on Bill Hinman, which we were informed was nearing completion 5 months ago, is only covering Hinman and not Jay Clayton. This is not acceptable. The scope of the SEC OAG shouldn't be arbitrarily restricted. Okay, thus, Tristan on the warpath from Empowers. Here's a crucial question, he says. Why is this report being concealed by the secret OAG? Is the SEC really that damned? The public must be made aware of this report immediately. John Deaton arrives just in time to release the report. We must proceed in full transparency if we are to proceed. Paul Atkins must release this report right away if Gensler doesn't. It should be released, as Hester Pierce and others have called for. Hester Pierce, where are you? Over there, she's supposed to be the nice guy. She ought to be demanding the release of this report, at the very least. Why doesn't she? As the game progressed, I discovered that I don't like Hester Pierce. Be a good guy if you want to be a good guy, she says. Avoid being indifferent. Not for me. I don't roll like that. Charles Hoskins then states that he is working on Cardano and Ripple. The real USD is fantastic. Take a look at this. Remember, he argues, the Wyoming Stablecoin Commission says there is no such thing as RLUSD. Is it possible to obtain RLUSD? Charles on Cardano? He responds, working on it thus, it will also be included to Cardano. He still blocks me now. I will unblock him. Well, but I'm still blocked by him. Let me see then. I believe he does. We'll see. Let's examine Charles Hoskins. Perhaps he is unaware. I am blocked by him. Tell him I unblocked him if you can, as he wants to be kind. Additionally, I want to be unblocked. We can now become pals. Take a look at this. It was determined that Ripple would be covered on New York Stock Exchange TV. Watch for updates on Ripple's new stablecoin, retail sales, and other topics. Here it is. There is also news about other tokens. Indeed, the new stablecoin from Ripple will formally begin trading today. US dollar deposits, short-term US government treasuries, and other cash equivalents all support the token. Last Monday, the New York Department of Financial Services gave Ripple the final approval to launch the coin. Aurelia Barthier, Nansen's chief research analyst, will now join me with additional information. Thank you so much for coming, Aurelia. Naturally, we've been keeping up with the big events in the cryptocurrency space, and most recently, Ripple announced that it would be trading its newest stablecoin, Ripple USD. Why now? Since there will undoubtedly be some clarity regarding cybercoin law, the timing